night. North Adams at Fairfield, both teams undefeated in conference. But you would have to think the gold ball is on the line. I don't see either team, whichever team wins, I don't see them losing in conference. So if there's a way that you can make it to Fairfield tomorrow, please do so. If not, that game will be covered on C103 and on Good Guys Radio TV. So do not miss tomorrow's North Adams Fairfield game. We're going to take one last break. When we come back, we'll talk about all the games going on tonight. The SHAC for Game 4 continues on C103.
People's Save-A-Lot is a different kind of grocery store. Their smaller format allows you to save money on your grocery bill while enjoying the same quality, name brand products, fresh meats, and produce that you expect. People's Save-A-Lot is open Monday to Saturday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sundays from 10 to 7. If you'd like to become a part of the People's Save-A-Lot team, apply online on all major hiring platforms or in person at your locally owned People's Save-A-Lot, located on State Route 41 in Peebles.
One game on air tonight, Fairfield at North Adams, in the girls' game. But I'll save that one for the end. Basically, talk about the games where I think will be the biggest spread as we take a look at all the games. Ripley at Manchester. Ripley going on the road, but they're the far superior team. Let's take Ripley by 27 at Manchester. Tonight it's Peebles at West Union. Peebles should win and win big. We'll go Peebles by 31 on the road. A couple of big, heavy favorites on the road. Now you've got Fayetteville traveling to Eastern. This Fayetteville team, very young and very, very talented. I have a feeling Eastern's going to try to slow it down and make it as low scoring as possible. It's not going to matter. Fayetteville by double digits. We'll take the Lady Rockets on the road by 14. White Oak at Lynchburg Clay. White Oak's having a good year. Obviously, they picked to win the small school, but Lynchburg Clay has too many scores. They'll get up and down the floor. Lynchburg on their home floor plays much better than they do away. I like the Lady Mustangs here by at least 17 points. Your game on air, Fairfield at North Adams. Now, North Adams, pretty good ball club. Fairfield having a down year. I initially wrote 19-point spread. I'm changing my mind. That's not enough. Let's go North Adams 25 tonight. Coach Rob Davis, everyone's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. I think the girls will be pumped. I think it's going to be a big crowd, and I don't think Fairfield's going to be able to keep up. North Adams by 25 tonight, hosting Fairfield. Once again, all of your games tonight. Ripley at Manchester. Give me the Lady Jays by 27. Peebles visits West Union. I'll take the Lady Indians by 31. Fayetteville's going to be a 14-point favorite on the road at Eastern Brown. White Oak will travel to Lynchburg Clay. We'll take the Lady Mustangs by 17. And then Fairfield North Adams. Lady Devils by 25. That will do it for me today. Don't forget tomorrow, North Adams Fairfield boys game. Gold ball, quite possibly, could be on the line. Until then, I am Ben Higgins. This has been your SHAC pregame report on C103.
This has been the SHAC pregame report with Ben Higgins. Presented by Ron Lynch, financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville. And by People's Save-A-Lot. Save on what you crave. This is a SHAC Sports Radio Network special presentation of high school basketball action.
Bounce pass, shot up and one. We'll take it.
Quick transition, gets it ahead, shot up and in.
For three in the corner is good.
Brought to you by Southern State Community College, Snappy Tomato Pizza, Health Source of Ohio, and First State Bank.
Out in front, that is a no-doubter. The tomahawk finish.
Could be a dunk. Hey! He'll slam one home. We'll count that one.
Stay tuned. We'll go courtside for the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's broadcast from North Adams High School SHAC basketball. I'm Ken Smith, along with Jeff Stricklet, Elena Mays, our producer, back in the studio. Producing everything on Goodguysradiotv.com tonight is Brandon Rigdon. And if you happen to be watching right now, you are watching some pictures being taken. And there were 5 folks inducted into the North Adams Hall of Fame this evening at North Adams High School, and that's the pictures that are being taken. I think right now there's a whole bunch of ex-players out there that played for these coaches and played with their teammates that were inducted. Let's talk about those who were inducted. That's how we'll start our Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Inducted tonight to the North Adams Hall of Fame, including Mackenzie Copus Burns. Mackenzie was a 2003 graduate. She participated in basketball and volleyball, excelled at both. She scored 1,192 career points in basketball. She was named All-SHAC, looks like 4 years. Mackenzie was named All-District 14 second team 1 year. She was named All-State by the Ohio Sports Writers Association 1 year. In volleyball, Mackenzie was named All-SHAC for 3 years, a member of undefeated Gold Ball team. And so that's Mackenzie Copus Burns. Next was Avery Harper. She was a 2018 graduate of North Adams High School and most definitely participated in basketball and volleyball as well. In basketball, she scored 1,169 points, so almost as many as Mackenzie Copus did. Avery was a member of the girls basketball team that won the SHAC and the sectional all 4 years she was in high school. She was named All-SHAC 3 years, District 14 3 years, and All-State Special Mention 3 years. In volleyball, her team won the SHAC Gold Ball for an undefeated season all 4 years, and the sectional title for 4 years. Avery was also named All-SHAC once. Next inductee was Lakin Hupp. Lakin, also a 2018 graduate of North Adams. She played soccer and basketball. In soccer, Lakin scored 103 career goals. Her soccer team won the sectional 3 years. Lakin was named All-SHAC 3 years, District 14 3 years, and All-State twice. And you know, Jeff, they left it off here, but she was also a member of the C103 team as well. She interned with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's an important thing, I think.
Oh, yes.
Being an intern. So, anyway, her senior year, she was first-team All-State, first-team All-Region, and All-American nominee. And she holds a North Adams record for most goals in a season, most goals in a career. In basketball, Lakin scored 1,151 career points. She was a member of the girls basketball team that won the SHAC and the sectional all 4 years that she was in high school. Lakin was named All-SHAC 3 years, District 14 3 years, and All-State 2 years. That's, of course, in basketball. So that's Lakin Hupp. And then Coach Rob Davis also inducted tonight. Coach Davis started coaching North Adams varsity the same year that I started broadcasting 24 years ago.
24 years ago.
Yep, 24 years ago. In that time, Coach Davis has accumulated 380-plus career wins. He has 10 SHAC championships, including last season's undefeated season, 16 sectional titles, 2 district championships, and he was named the SHAC Coach of the Year 4 times, District Coach of the Year 3 times, and a Bob Arnzen Award winner for coaching 20 consecutive years at the same school. He is the winningest coach in Lady Devils basketball history. Wow, Coach Rob Davis. Congratulations, Coach Davis. And then last but not least, Coach Katie Reagan, who is also the athletic director at North Adams High School. And I think they're going to turn the lights out on me here in a moment, so I'd better get my flashlight out here. Katie Reagan has been varsity basketball coach at North Adams for 20-plus years. In that time, she has accumulated 350-plus career varsity wins. Katie has 16 SHAC championships, including 11 undefeated league championships. She also has 12 sectional titles and has been named the SHAC Coach of the Year 10 times. Katie has served as North Adams High School and Junior High Athletic Director for the past 6 years. She's also coached club volleyball for 5 years. That is Coach Katie Reagan. Congratulations to all of the North Adams Hall of Fame inductees tonight. Again, Mackenzie Copus Burns, Avery Harper, Lakin Hupp, Coach Rob Davis, and Coach Katie Reagan. We're going to take a quick break. We've got more outstanding awards to talk about as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. When we come back, I'm going to talk about Mr. Coach Pertell. Tom Pertell also was recognized recently for his coaching in softball. We'll talk about that when we come back right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
McCarty & Associates with offices in Hillsborough, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating over 50 years of service, serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty & Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty & Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyandAssociates.com for a complete list of services.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, I believe that your needs are best served by your local neighbors. Shirley Link, your local Encova insurance agent, will take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Shirley Link today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call 937-695-0611.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsborough, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsborough. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Welcome back courtside at North Adams High School. Again, North Adams hosting the Fairfield Lady Lions tonight in SHAC Conference play. But first I want to talk about, before we talk about the game, I want to talk more about folks who have been honored recently as part of our Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. And right now I want to talk about Associate Head Coach Tom Pertell at Fairfield High School. The Ohio High School Fast Pitch Softball Coaches Association, representing approximately 800 Ohio high school softball coaches, presented Fairfield's Associate Head Coach Tom Pertell with the Sportsmanship, Ethics, and Integrity Award at their annual conference on January 13th. Coach Pertell was one of only 3 Ohio high school softball coaches receiving this award for his exemplary commitment to sportsmanship, high values, and positive professional conduct. If you have had any contact with softball, high school softball in the SHAC anytime over the last, I want to say it's like 50 years maybe that Tom has been involved in softball. He told me that number one time when he helped me broadcast a softball game. That was last year at the regional semifinals. Tom is definitely an expert in softball, and again, if you have had any contact with softball in this area in the last 50 years, you should probably know who Tom Pertell is. He has been quite a big part of the success, really, of all the teams in this area, as, again, he participates in summer softball in Hillsborough, and a lot of the players throughout the league have spent some time learning from head coach Tom Pertell. All right, we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about the game that is about to happen here at North Adams as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Welcome back to the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Let's talk about the game that is getting ready to happen. The North Adams Lady Green Devils hosting the Fairfield Lady Lions. Lady Lions come into this game with a conference record of 3 wins and 6 losses. They are in 3rd place of Division II of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference. They are 4-11 overall. They're averaging 43.3 points per game, while allowing their opponents to score 48.4 points per game. On the flip side of that, the North Adams Lady Green Devils are on top of SHAC Division I. They are 9-1. They are in 1st place. They are 1 game ahead of Lynchburg Clay, which is who North Adams will play next Monday. North Adams won the first time those two teams met, 53-46. That was back on December 18th. And, of course, they are 2 games ahead of Peebles, which is the only league loss that the North Adams Lady Devils have to the Peebles Lady Indians. North Adams is 13-4 overall. That's a pretty darn good record, averaging 52.8 points per game while allowing their opponents to score only 39.4 points per game. That's a quick look at both of these ball clubs. We'll take another quick break and be back to look at the roster for the Fairfield Lady Lions as we continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right here on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Taste the Snappy Tomato Pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and hearts for generations to come.
You don't say.
I do say. From our excellence in sports to our prestige in academics, you couldn't find a prouder crowd.
The Lions must be unbelievable.
You've got that right. Fairfield's ever-expanding programs pave way for prime educational opportunities.
They truly are second to none.
You wouldn't be mistaken there.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
Lady Lions JV players are out this evening, or at least one of them I'm pretty sure plays JV. Jeff's going to tell you more about that as we take a look at the Fairfield Lady Lions roster. Jeff?
Okay, yes, so this evening for the Fairfield Lady Lions, we have Coach Jennifer Blue, assistant Paige Swaggerty, Cody Gilleret, and Jennifer Zins. We have AD Jimmy Barnett, Principal Steve Hackett, Superintendent Keisha McCoy. And for the roster this evening, we have number 1, Remy Moon. She's a 5'5 freshman. She is out this evening. She's sick. We have number 2, Isabel Hill. She's a freshman, standing at 5'1. We have a 5'5 sophomore, number 3, Sophia Humphrey. We have Jaden Drury, number 5. She's a 5'8 sophomore. We have another sophomore standing at 5'3, number 10, Riley Quickle. We have Cassie Miller, number 11, standing at 5'4 junior. We have a 5'7 senior, number 15, Faith Donnelly. We have Vivian Henniger, number 20. She's a freshman, standing at 5'8. We have a 5'9 junior, number 21, Kelsey Clark. Number 22, Alyssa Bales. She's a 5'4 freshman. Another freshman standing at 5'5. Number 24, Kenzie Drury. We have number 31, McKinley Cox. She's a 5'11 junior, and she is out this evening. She also participates on the bowling team, so we want to wish her luck with that this evening. We have number 33, Mary Jackson. She is the 5'10 freshman.
All right, that's a look at the roster for the Fairfield Lady Lions. By the way, the Max Preps RPI rankings for the Southeast District Division 3 and 4 girls are out and available if you go to the ohsaa.org. And then under sports and tournaments, go to girls basketball, and you'll see listed there the RPI ratings. That's how they're going to seed all the teams this year for the Southeast District Tournament. And currently Fairfield is ranked 24th. So they would be a 24 seed. North Adams on the flip side of that is a 4 seed with Peebles in the number 2 seed spot. Portsmouth tops the list in the number 1 seed. Again, Peebles second. Adena is third. North Adams fourth. Portsmouth West is fifth. Jeff, you're pretty familiar with that Portsmouth West team, aren't you?
Yes, they've got a very good team again this year. Most of those kids are seniors this year that have led them.
Minford is in the number 6 spot. River Valley 7th. Lynchburg Clay is in the number 8 position. And then we'll skip down to 20th. That's where Eastern Brown is at. And like I said, Fairfield 24th and West Union 26th to round out your Division 3. On the Division 4 side in the RPI rank, White Oak is in the number 4 slot. Waterford is on top in 1. Notre Dame, Portsmouth 2nd. South Gallia 3rd. Then you have White Oak in 4th. And then it skips down. We'll skip down to the number 10 seed. That would be Manchester. Now, again, I think these still have another week or so to go before they finalize these seeds. But that's how they're doing it. A little bit different this year instead of the coaches voting like they have in the past. And, boy, we've got another crazy crew here tonight. When you got Throckmorton in the house, geez, Louise, you know it's going to be a wild ride. We'll be back with more of the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show right after we honor America here courtside. You're listening to
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and
Oh, he drains it.
Right side, he pulls up for the three. He hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out ahead she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for SHAC Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Ohio, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Adams Lady Green Devils roster.
Hey, of course, our head coach for the Lady Green Devils is Rob Davis. Assistants, Laney Davis, Taylor Jodry, Avery Harper, and Brady Johnson. AD is Katie Reagan, and Principal Carl Berger, and Superintendent is Miss Dawn Wallace. Looking at the team tonight, we have number 1, McKenna Shelton, 5'7", junior. We have a freshman standing at 5'5", number 2, Haley Arthur. Number 3, Tatum Grooms. She's a junior standing at 5'9". We have another junior, 5'8", number 4, Carly Kennedy. Number 5, Caitlin Berger, a 6'1", junior. 5'11", freshman, number 10, Ava Pistol. Allie McCann, wearing number 11. She's a 5'9", sophomore. 5'4", freshman, number 12, Lisa Taylor. And we have number 13, Harley Brand, 5'8", senior. We have a 5'2", senior, number 14, Kenley Jones. Elizabeth Rain, standing at 5'10", a freshman, wearing number 20. We have number 23, Taylor Shelton, 5'8", senior. With a 5'10", freshman, number 24, Emma Pistol. And number 30, Maya Kingsley, a 5'8", freshman. Referees this evening are Keith Throckmorton, Jason Purcell, and Monica England.
All right, we'll take one final break and be back to look at starters and have our tip-off as we wrap up the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
McCarty & Associates with offices in Hillsborough, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating over 50 years of service, serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty & Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty & Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyandAssociates.com for a complete list of services.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, I believe that your needs are best served by your local neighbors. Shirley Link, your local Encova insurance agent, will take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Shirley Link today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call 937-695-0611.
Starters for both ball clubs, and Keith Throckmorton. Keith, I think when he's done refereeing, he's going to end up as a broadcaster. He's got to be.
Or a comedian. Or a comedian.
Well, that's true. Yeah, if we can keep him off the comedy circuit, he'll maybe do some broadcasting with us. And these chairs just got me, Jeff.
There you go.
All right. Visiting team, by the way, the Fairfield Lady Lions will be to the left of your radio dial on the left side of your TV screen or computer screen. And, by the way, they controlled the tip but then lost it away. So a turnover for the Fairfield Lady Lions. They are in their red visiting uniforms with white numerals, white and black stripes. North Adams Lady Green Devils in their home whites with green numerals and green and gold stripes. Pass will go right side for North Adams. Oops! And Kennedy tried to The old give and go there back to Jones, and Jones wasn't looking.
Yeah, Jones didn't see the pass, and she was wide open. She
Yeah.
didn't see the pass and went out of bounds on the baseline.
But hey, that way both teams start out even with one turnover as their first stat. Fairfield trying to stay out of the trap. Clark with it. Puts it back into the hands of Miller. Now right side Donley. They'll reverse court to Hale. Hale drives in left side. Had her shot partially blocked on the layup. And back the other direction, Kennedy with it. She'll be double teamed. Passes back out to Jones. It gets knocked loose. And picking it up is Brand, who gets a shot off inside the paint. That did not drop, though. And Lady Lions have it. Back the other direction, Donley with it. She'll stop and pop from 10 feet out. That one no good from the left-hand side. Everybody starting off cold, Jeff.
Yes, they are.
Hale with it, and they're going to say she traveled. So another turnover for the Lady Lions. After the game, we will talk to the winning coach in the ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comments Show.
Lady Lions in a half-court man-to-man.
Well, the basketball is going to be Jones. Dribbles over to the left-hand side off the screen. Passes out top to Berger. Now they'll go right side Brand, who's open for the three. That one bounces out. Clark on the rebound for the Lady Lions. Clark tries to push it up the floor to Donley. Finally, she tracks it down. Donley passes it back out right side. Hale for a two. Had her foot on the line. And Fairfield will have the first basket of the ball game. We are a minute 30 into the game before we got that first score. Berger at the free throw line. Drives the left side of the lane. Shot up, no good. And the rebound will be tipped out of bounds. I think Fairfield touched it last.
Yes, it'll be Lady Devils ball.
By the way, we have a special broadcast coming up this Saturday on 99.5 The Edge and Good Guys Radio TV. That will be the Adams County Christian School. They'll be taking on Scioto Christian Academy in a girls and guys doubleheader. Coverage will begin about 1:15 this Saturday. Again, that'll be on 99.5 The Edge and GoodGuysRadioTV.com. Adams County Christian School and Scioto Christian Academy. Girls, boys doubleheader. Lions with the basketball. Donley from the right-hand side. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebound controlled by North Adams. Lady Green Devils still trying to get the lid off the basket. Jones with it out on the left-hand side. Reverses to Brand, right side wing. Fairfield in man-to-man defense. Grooms will drive the baseline. Got stopped. Passes it out to Kennedy. And now Jones. Little helter-skelter there. Jones drives in up off the glass and good. Well, lids off the basket now for the Lady Green Devils. Donley with it, had it tipped loose, passes back out to Quickle at the elbow for two. That's no good. Grooms on the rebound. 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Kennedy, left side wing. Grooms inside. Berger.
Good.
Nice left-hand take.
That's a good post up by Caitlin.
She's pretty tough to stop.
Yes, she is.
One of the tallest players, if not the tallest player, maybe in the league this year. Clark down underneath, gets the shot to go. Wasn't sure it was going to drop or not, Jeff. It bounced off the rim a couple times.
Yes, did everything. It finally went in.
Brand will have it out on the right side wing. Lobs into Berger. Berger on a turnaround, no good. Gets her own rebound, put back, no good, but she's fouled. Caitlin Berger will go to the free throw line to shoot two.
Foul is called on number 10, Riley Quickle for the Lady Lions. That's her first.
Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union proudly serve your families and are proud to sponsor this broadcast. Snappy, so much taste in a snap. 4:44 to go in the first quarter. First free throw was good, making a 1-point lead for the North Adams Lady Devils. Second one rims out, but Kennedy has the rebound. Put back is no good, but she's fouled. So North Adams going right back to the free throw line this time with Carly Kennedy.
Foul's called on number 21, Kelsey Clark. That's her first.
So do you know if Throckmorton has tried out his comedy routine any, open mic night?
I don't know. I know he does a lot of different side jobs, so maybe he has. Who knows?
First free throw was a miss. Second one misses as well. And the Lady Lions get the rebound. Hale has it. Outlet pass will go to Donley, ahead to Clark. Clark's going to drive in one-on-one against Brand. Running shot, no good. And with a rebound, it's going to be the Lady Devils. Back the other direction. Kennedy will try to drive in on the right-hand side. First shot was no good. Putback no good. Now Berger with a putback. That also is no good. By the way, I think there were a couple of partial blocks in that mix.
Yes, there was.
Donnelly with it. Ahead to Clark. Left side. That is definitely a block shot, as it'll end up out of bounds off of Brand. And I think they might have said she committed the foul, too. Yeah, a little contact with the body.
Fouls on number 13, Harley Brand. That's her first for the Lady Devils.
Let's take a look at the H&R Block scoreboard update, brought to you by the tax professionals at H&R Block in West Union. Jeff Newman and his staff would love to help you with your taxes. Everybody should be getting their W-2 here pretty soon. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 5 apiece off of the made free throw by Clark, and Fairfield could take the lead. Nope, they miss it. And on the rebound, Berger has it but throws it right into the hands of Miller. So a turnover. And then Jones gets a steal from Miller. Jones on the drive. Wow. Did you see that layup, Jeff?
Yes, it was pretty.
That was pretty neat. Jones just extended her right arm all the way out to keep Miller away from blocking it and got the layup to go.
We have number 1, McKenna Shelton, into the game.
3:51 to go in the first quarter now. Inbound pass will come to Miller, and it's taken away by Shelton, who just checked in, as Jeff said, but then throws it away as Donnelly comes up with a steal with some help from Clark. Donnelly's going to go one-on-one against Jones. That one a little hard off the glass, pops out, and on the rebound it'll go out of bounds. I think they'll say Berger touched it last. Brand will come out as Shelton checks in for North Adams. Donnelly will look to inbound for the Lady Lions. She'll get Clark in the corner, left side. Now Hale with it. She drives into the paint. Floater, no good. Rebound controlled by North Adams. Jones will have it back the other direction. Jones on the drive. Tries another one-hand shot. That one rims out. Berger with a putback also misses. But North Adams will get another attempt because on the rebound, it'll go out of bounds off of Fairfield. Higgins Steel Roofing. They sponsor our studio update. Elena Mays is in the studio tonight to bring you that Higgins Steel Roofing studio update. Shot missed underneath by North Adams. And then on the rebound, we have what, a dual possession?
Yes, the ball goes to the Lady Devils.
So they get another opportunity. Shelton looking to inbound and does. To Jones for a three. That one off the mark. But guess what? McKenna Shelton was underneath to get the rebound. She dribbles it back out. Now feeds it back into Taylor Shelton, who puts it up and in.
Lady Devils are really hitting the offensive boards hard so far in the first quarter.
Donnelly with the basketball. Picks up a dribble caught in the trap. Able to get rid of it to Miller. Now they're trying to double team Miller. They go back to Donnelly. And as she was trying to get it to Hale, who was wide open on the baseline, a foul is committed by North Adams.
Foul's called on number 23, Taylor Shelton. That's Taylor's first foul.
Donnelly will inbound to Clark all the way out top. Hands it off left side to Hale. Now back to Donnelly. And, yep, Donnelly double dribbled or carried the ball. Yeah. 2:37 to go in the first quarter. Yeah, that was a good catch there by the officials. I think we were the only other people in the gym with that good of a look at it.
Yeah, happened right in front of us.
Jones with the basketball out on the right side wing. Goes left side Shelton. That's McKenna. She drives in, shots up, no good. But she's fouled. McKenna Shelton's going to go to the free throw line and shoot two.
Foul's called on number 10, Riley Quickle. That's her second foul.
4-point lead for the North Adams Lady Green Devils, 2:20 to go. I believe Mr. Ben Higgins picked this one at a pretty large margin with North Adams winning. Ben seemed to think this game will be a 25-point game with North Adams coming out on top. For our sake, I hope it's a little closer than that.
Yes. We had number 20, Vivian Henniger, coming in for number 10, Riley Quickle.
Both free throws are a miss. This is an off night for North Adams. They always shoot better than that from the free throw line. Lady Lions with the basketball. Donnelly has it. Out top, goes left side. Miller for a three. It's no good, but guess what? She's fouled. So Cassie Miller's going to go to the free throw line shooting 3 free throws.
Foul number 3, Tatum Grooms. That's her first.
If you happen to just be joining us, again, tonight was Hall of Fame night at North Adams. They inducted Mackenzie Copas Burns, former basketball and volleyball player at North Adams, along with Avery Harper, also former basketball volleyball player. Lakin Hupp, former basketball player and soccer player, as well as C103 intern. I think that's also important. And head coach Rob Davis for basketball and head coach Katie Reagan for volleyball, all inducted into the North Adams Hall of Fame. Both free throws were good, making it a 2-point ball game. I'm sorry, 2 of the 3. I forgot she had 3 of them. Kennedy with the basketball passes back out to Shelton. Man-to-man defense being applied by the Fairfield Lady Lions. Shelton's going to drive in, goes all the way underneath, and is fouled on the layup. The shot did not drop, but Shelton's going to go back to the free throw line. She was just there, wasn't she, on the last possession?
Foul was on number 2, Isabel Hill. That's her first.
First one bounces around and pops out.
As you said, Ken, Lady Devils are struggling from the line. They're 1 for 6 right now.
Yeah, that and that's not traditional at all.
No.
Make it 2 for 7, as that second free throw is good. That will give the Lady Lions a 3-point lead. But yeah, North Adams, we look at their free throw percentage. As a team, they're not averaging as much as head coach Rob Davis would like. They're only averaging 49.8. Pass was intended inside for Henninger and got stolen away. Back the other direction, Kennedy travels. Good call there by the officials. But yeah, Jones averaging 63%, Berger 53%, Brand 50%. So they haven't shot overly well at the free throw line this season.
Lady Devils are in a 1-2-2 full court press.
Well, let's see what the Fairfield Lady Lions will do with this. Hale with it in the backcourt, and a timeout's going to be called by head coach Jennifer Blue to save the possession, as I think that was getting close to a 10 count. Minute 16 to go in the first quarter. It's a 3-point game, 10-7. North Adams leading. We're back right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
Welcome back courtside, ladies and gentlemen. We are ready for the Fairfield Lady Lions to inbound the basketball. And they are still going to be facing that 1-2-2 or 1-2-1-1. What do you think it is,
Jeff?
Jeff?
It's a 1-2-1-1 right now.
Well, they're able to get past it. But Henninger couldn't hang on to it on the pass. And it's stolen away by North Adams. They'll go back the other direction and disrupt the fast break as somebody tipped it out of McKenna Shelton's hands. It'll end up out of bounds off Fairfield.
That was number 15, Faith Donnelly, did a good job flicking the ball from behind.
Yeah, stopping that, what was probably going to be a pretty open layup.
Yes.
Shelton will have it on the inbound, and what do we have? A foul committed away from the ball. Player control foul against North Adams.
Yes, that foul's called on number 3, Tatum Grooms. That's her second.
57.2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Donnelly will inbound to Miller. Back to Donnelly. Now they go ahead to Clark. Clark with it, left side, shots up from just inside the three-point line. That one no good. Jones with it as North Adams had the rebound. Back the other direction. Right side, Kennedy. Kennedy will go to Grooms, right side corner. Now back out, it'll go to Jones, then Shelton left side. Oh, they find Grooms underneath, but she couldn't hang on to the pass either. I think she might have got bumped underneath there. And no call, but it will end up out of bounds, and they'll say that Grooms touched it last, so that's a turnover.
Yes, Caitlin Berger set a real good screen for her, and ball was thrown. She didn't see it coming until it was too late, went out of bounds on the baseline.
Back into the basketball game is Quickle, replacing Henninger. And the full court pressure works as North Adams gets a steal. Jones to Kennedy for a wide open three straight away. It's no good. Berger with a rebound, put back partially blocked. And then Hale has it. And I think they're going to say she was fouled. Still 7.4 seconds left. So still plenty of time.
Fouls on number 5, Caitlin Berger. That's her first.
And guess what? We're going to see some free throws with that new rule. 5 team fouls, you shoot 2. No more 1-and-1. Hale on the free throw line. The first one bounces out. Nobody wants to make a free throw tonight, Jeff.
No, both teams are struggling from the line.
Hale will get a second one, and that one also rims out. Berger ends up with a rebound. Jones still has 5 seconds ahead to Grooms. Running shot, no good. And this time the buzzer will expire. That's how we'll end the first quarter. North Adams leading Fairfield by 3, 10-7. Don't go away. Second quarter action coming up right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Welcome back courtside at North Adams High School. Again, Hall of Fame induction night tonight for North Adams. Fairfield Lady Lions, by the way, have the basketball to start the second quarter. Donnelly with it right side, trying to stay out of the trap and also trying to get Hale a skip court pass. Always dangerous. Overthrew it just a little bit, ends up out of bounds. Turnover for Fairfield.
Lady Devils came out in a half-court man looking to trap the ball on the side.
Defensively, Lady Devils pretty tough. Shelton with the basketball out on the left side wing against man-to-man defense. Passes to Brand out top. Brand guarded by Clark. Pass will go right side Jones. She's picked up by Donnelly. Now they'll go to Kennedy, then Brand, and Grooms was wide open underneath. Nobody saw her.
No, wide open.
Yeah. Brand with the basketball, picks up her dribble, finds Jones. Jones is going to drive in and had it stripped away. It'll end up out of bounds. Oh, they'll say Jones touched it last. That's a turnover. Coming up at halftime, the Berries Chevrolet halftime report. Be sure to stick with us for that. Some of the McFarland family in the house tonight here at North Adams to watch the Hall of Fame induction. They beat the press, go ahead to Quickle down underneath, who gets an easy bunny shot.
That was a good pass there by the Lady Lions to Quickle for the easy 2.
Only a 1-point ball game, 10-9. Nice pick and roll to Grooms. It's good. That's one of those set plays that North Adams likes to run. Donnelly has the basketball. She'll bring it all the way up the floor. Finds Clark, right side wing for a 3. That one pops out, and Shelton has the rebound. She's got Kennedy up ahead, but she let it a little too much. But Grooms, it does a nice job trailing the play. You always want to do that. Was able to save it out to Jones for a long 3. It's good. make it a 15-9 scores. North Adams starting to create just a little bit of distance here in the second quarter. Donley driving in, running shot in the paint, no good. Grooms on the rebound. And Grooms quadruple team. Somebody's open. Yep, it's Kennedy all the way up ahead for an easy layup. You can't have 4 players trying to trap the ball, can you?
Somebody has to be open.
4 players have to be, or 3 players.
3. Yeah, they had all 3 of them underneath.
Yeah. All right. Timeout call on the floor. We're going to take one as well. The score 17-9. North Adams leading Fairfield. We're back right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103. And
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Full court pressure does end up as a turnover again. Jones ahead to Shelton on the drive. No good. Berger backside rebound stripped away by Donley. Outlet will go to Clark. So Fairfield continues to struggle with that full court pressure. Clark passes in the corner to Quickle. Quickle trying to stay out of the trap and has it taken away by Brand. Now Brand has got to be able to get up the floor with pressure. Finds Grooms ahead for the layup. It's good.
Okay, the Lady Devils are getting down the floor in their transition, getting some easy baskets.
Yeah, they were struggling scoring-wise in that first quarter, but now their defense has enabled them to get some easy shots. Quickle to Donley. Donley, center of the floor, goes left side Clark. Back to Donley. Back to Clark. Clark baseline, dishes off to Henninger. Shot up from the left side, low block. That's no good. And the rebound control by North Adams. Now they try to push it too much. Jones trying to get it ahead to Grooms. It's tipped away. They're going to say Grooms touched it last. So turnover for North Adams.
Have number 11, Cassie Miller, coming in for the Lady Lions.
Inbound pass will go to Miller. Back to Donley, back to Miller. Now, that's a good way to make the defense wear out a little bit. Back and forth. Now with the basketball right side for a long two. That was, I think, Quickle on the shot. Henninger with it, but is on the floor, struggling. It ends up in the hands of North Adams. So the Lady Devils able to take it away, and with it is Jones ahead left side to Shelton. That's McKenna Shelton. Gets to the baseline, passes back out to Berger. Berger drives in and dishes off to Grooms, who puts it up and in.
That's Tatum's 6th point tonight.
Fairfield has only scored one basket in this quarter, Jeff. That is not good at all for the Lady Lions.
Now the defense is really hurting the Lady Lions.
Now Berger in the paint for a shot. That's no good. Jones with a rebound, put back no good. And Miller pulls down the rebound this time. And that, of course, all happened because Fairfield turned it over again because of the full court pressure. Donley drives the right side of the paint, shot up no good. Henninger with a putback was partially blocked, and Berger ends up with it. Uh-oh, is that somebody went down? And that, I think, is Donley. Lady Lions had a player that tripped in the backcourt. So the timeout will be called here by the officials. Official timeout, as I believe that's Faith Donley, who is on the floor possibly with an injured ankle. We'll take a quick break and be back with more right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and hearts for generations to come.
You don't say.
I do say. From our excellence in sports to our prestige in academics, you couldn't find a prouder crowd.
The Lions must be unbelievable.
You've got that right. Fairfield's ever-expanding programs pave way for prime educational opportunities.
They truly are second to none.
You wouldn't be mistaken there.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
She is probably their leading scorer, if I had to guess.
Yes.
Yes, averaging 14.9 points per game. So the Lady Lions are going to struggle a bit without Faith Donnelly out there.
Number 20, Vivian Henniger, came in to replace her.
North Adams will inbound as they will have the basketball. That was an official timeout. And Brand has it out on the right side wing, gets to the elbow, passes back out top to Berger, who hands it off to Jones. Now right side wing with it is Brand. Man-to-man defense being applied. Brand trying to drive, kicks it back out, and then Berger tries to get Jones on a cut through the paint and threw it behind her. Ends up as a turnover.
We have number 4, Carly Kennedy, checked into the game.
This broadcast brought to you in part by First State Bank, built on belief with locations throughout Ohio and Kentucky, and a couple of new locations opening soon, one in Maysville, one in Portsmouth, a steal by North Adams, and a basket to give them 2 more. Who was that on the shot, Jeff?
That was Jones.
So Jones with a layup makes it 23-9. Henninger inside back out to Drury, who shoots a 2-point shot from, I don't know, about 12 feet out, and something happened on the rebound. A foul?
Yeah, they called a foul number 2, Isabel Hale, and that's her third. No, I'm sorry, her second.
Let's take a look at the H&R Block scoreboard update brought to you by the tax professionals at H&R Block in West Union. With 2:40 to go in the first half, the score is 23-9, North Adams leading. Kennedy trying to pass it to Grooms. It's picked off by Henninger. Henninger against Brand, left side layup, no good. Clark with a rebound, put back, no good, but then she gets her own rebound, and this time it is good.
Yeah, it was good work inside by Kelsey Clark to finish the rebound.
Good job sticking with it.
Yes.
Brand will have it out on the left side wing for North Adams. Gets to the elbow, spin move, tried to get it to Berger. It got deflected, but she got it back. The shot from the left side low block is no good, and then Berger, I think, is fouled maybe.
Now they called jump ball.
Aha, dual possession that will stay with North Adams. 2:04 to go in the first half. We work our way toward the Barry Chevrolet halftime. Kennedy lobs it in to Berger, and she travels. Good call there by the officials. Speaking of officials, let's give a shout out to Sean Willie and Son Trucking. Sean is one of our local officials, and Willie and Son Trucking sponsors our post-game show, which of course includes the ACRMC Family Medicine coach's comments and your Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. Clark is fouled down underneath the basket on the right-hand side, as that time the Lions were able to beat the press.
Foul's called on number 4, Carly Kennedy. That's her first.
Clark will go to the free throw line. I think this is her first trip, isn't it?
Yes.
First one off the hard spot at the back of the rim, bounces out.
Number 1, McKenna Shelton replaces Kennedy for North Adams.
Still a minute 53 to go in the first half. And that second free throw will bounce out. And the outlet pass by Berger to Jones is again off the mark, and it'll end up as a turnover for North Adams. So the Lady Lions with a chance to capitalize here. See if they can close this gap just a little bit. Miller will have it on the inbound. Trying to stay out of the trap. Picks up her dribble. Finds Clark, but Clark has it tipped away by Berger from behind, and then Jones is knocked to the floor, or falls to the floor, and on a loose ball, we've got a dual possession. Still a minute 35 to go. Yeah, Jeff, this feels like a Saturday morning game or something.
Yes, it does. We've got 14 turnovers between both teams just this quarter.
Clark with it, right side wing, top of the key, tries to drive through the paint. It's tipped loose, and then Brand is fouled after she gets the steal. I think we've had more turnovers than points scored.
Foul is called on number 21, Kelsey Clark, and that's her second.
Neither team doing a good job taking care of the basketball.
No.
Jones will have it, goes right side Shelton. Shelton looks for the cutter, goes to Grooms out top. Then Jones on the left side wing. Back to Shelton, that's McKenna Shelton. Berger, right side corner. So they just working around the three-point arc, trying to find somebody on the cut. Brand ends up with it out top behind the back dribble, almost lost it away. Passes to Grooms on the wing. She'll go to the baseline. Back out to Jones. Nothing but net on that three. Wow.
Yes, that's her 12th point this evening.
Nice quick release on that one. Miller with a basketball. Right side wing goes to Clark. Clark drives. Shot up, no good. And Shelton ends up with a rebound for the Lady Devils. Down to 30 seconds to go. And Clark gets a steal on the other end. Clark with the basketball at half court, still 22 seconds. Finds Miller. Now Hale, left side wing to Quickle. Back to Miller. Still 12 seconds on the clock. Clark with it. Out on the right side wing. Gets to the elbow. Shot up, no good. I think she might have thought the clock was lower than it was.
Yes, I think she did.
Shelton ahead to Grooms. Grooms last second shot. It's up and good. Make it 28-11, your halftime score, with North Adams leading Fairfield. Don't go away, the Barry Chevrolet halftime coming up right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, Energy Star compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at higginsroofing.com.
I tried.
You know that thing can blow up in your face, right?
We just watched a video in class about how nicotine can mess up the way your brain develops.
That's the last thing you need.
But for real, you should probably tell your parents.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, can you come with me? Yeah, I got you. Let's go.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and
Oh, he drains it!
right side, he pulls up for the three, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for SHAC Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Welcome back to the Barry Chevrolet halftime. And we're going to have a half-court attempt here. It seems like it's always the same young man that shoots these half-court shots. So I think whoever's ticket is drawn, they just ask him to shoot it.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's the designated shooter.
Designated half-court, halftime shot shooter. I don't know if he's hit any of them. He certainly didn't hit that one, but it was close. All right, let's talk about scoring by the quarters in the first half. North Adams outscoring Fairfield by 3 points, 10-7 in the first quarter. It was a low-scoring quarter with a lot of turnovers, and Jeff will talk about that in just a little bit. Second quarter, North Adams didn't have nearly the problem that Fairfield did. Fairfield only scored 4 points in that second quarter. Not good at all. On the flip side, North Adams scoring 18 points. So, North Adams outscored Fairfield by 14. That gives them a 17-point lead at halftime, 28-11. Your score at the Barry's Chevrolet halftime. We're going to send it back to the studio for your Higgins Steel Roofing studio update with Miss Elena Mays. We'll be back with more of the Barry's Chevrolet halftime after this.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
McCarty & Associates with offices in Hillsborough, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating over 50 years of service, serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty & Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty & Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyandAssociates.com for a complete list of services.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, I believe that your needs are best served by your local neighbors. Shirley Link, your local Encova insurance agent, will take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Shirley Link today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call 937-695-0611.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsborough, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsborough. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal. Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
When Fairfield would turn it over, North Adams would score.
Yeah.
When North Adams would turn it over, Fairfield wouldn't score.
Yeah.
It's not the same kind of turnover.
No.
All those Fairfield, or a lot of those Fairfield turnovers are right underneath the basket on that full court pressure from North Adams. So
yes.
That's the big difference in this first half.
And then
what do you got scoring-wise?
Yeah, scoring-wise, we have for the Lady Lions are 0 for 2 from the 3 for the first half. They're 4 for 23 for 17% from the 2.
Ew, not good.
And then North Adams is 2 for 6 from the 3-point, which is 33%, which is okay. And then 2-point, they're 10 for 28 for 36%, which needs to be a little better.
Yeah, but it's still not not horrible.
Not horrible.
And again, those layups helped them with their percentages there as they were getting those steals in the second quarter when they pulled that full court press out.
Yeah, the second quarter got a lot of easy looks.
Yeah, and that will up your percentage, no doubt about that. Individual scoring.
We had Tatum Grooms had 8, and Kenley Jones led the Lady Devils with 12. And then Fairfield players with they have 2 players with 2, and they have Kelsey Clark. She has 7 points.
So pretty interesting that only 2 of the Lady Devils made a basket from the field. Is that what you're saying? No, Kennedy had 2.
No. We had no. That's the 2 leading scorers, 12 and 8.
Okay.
We also had Carly Kennedy with 2, Caitlin Berger with 2.
Okay.
Taylor Shelton with 2.
I think, some of those were free throws. But, again,
Yes.
we talked about the fact they did not shoot well from the free throw line. Neither team did in this first half.
No.
All right, that's a look at all your individual as well as team stats with your Barry Chevrolet halftime. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with second half action right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Who is Barry Chevrolet? Why don't you ask your friends and neighbors? Because after 70 years and 4 generations in the automotive industry, odds are we've made a happy customer out of somebody you know. Hard-working, proud Americans drive Chevrolets, and that's why we sell them at Barry's. Hats off to everybody driving a Silverado truck. You're my kind of people. Barry Chevrolet, your best deal dealer.
Our beliefs matter. They're reflected in our words and actions. At First State Bank, we believe in treating people well, and have since 1884. Listening, caring, looking out for each other. It's what people deserve. It's what a real local bank does. While lots of things have changed over the years, our belief in you hasn't. First State Bank, built on belief.
Side, we are ready for second half action as the clock winds down from halftime. Can't start till that winds down, can you, Jeff?
No, we can't. No, that's very important.
28-11 the score. North Adams leading Fairfield, and North Adams will have the basketball to start the third quarter. Brand, Jones, back to Jones. And then Berger, right side, it'll go to Kennedy. Kennedy double teamed over there as it looks like Fairfield might try to, well, they're going to play man-to-man defense, I think.
Yes, they're in half-court man.
Yeah, but they're switching off and trying to double team as Grooms gets one from the right side of the lane to drop. Makes it 30-11.
North Adams is in a 2-1-2 full court.
And with it is going to be Miller out top. By the way, Donnelly is back out there. She'll try a three-point shot from the right-hand side. She is favoring that left ankle, though, Jeff, if you watch her. It looks like it does hurt her. And over top of the pressure, North Adams finds Grooms underneath for a wide-open 2.
That's her 12th point for this evening.
With the basketball is going to be Quickle. Out to Miller. That find Clark left side in the corner. She'll drive the baseline. Shot off the glass, no good. And Grooms has the rebound. Outlet pass to Brand. Another one and done for the Lady Lions, as North Adams is doing a pretty good job on the defensive boards. And now a foul committed as Berger had it on the right side low block. The foul will be called on the floor.
That's on number 21, Kelsey Clark. That's her third.
We'd like to thank another one of our season sponsors, Adams County Medical Foundation. Grooms almost gets tied up underneath. That was a nice set play, but it didn't work.
No,
Ends up
maybe
as a turnover.
One too many passes.
Donnelly will have it out top. Goes to Quickle. Now Hale back to Donnelly. Miller, and then Clark right side for a 3. That one off the mark. And Brand will save it from going out of bounds right back into the hands of Jones. Look at the determination on the face of Jones. That was a good pass. They'll kick it out, though, to Kennedy for a 3. That's no good. And Fairfield will have it. Ahead they go left side Donley, and they overthrow it a little bit. And that's the kind of play where that ankle could have caused that turnover because she may not have been able to jump as much as normal.
Yeah, she's really favoring her ankle and not as quick to react.
By the way, Adams County Medical Foundation would ask that all parents and grandparents talk to your teens about the dangers of vaping. Download the Talk They Hear You app for more information. Jeff, I just read a story the other day about a young man, I think like 20 years old, had to have a double lung transplant because of vaping.
Yeah, vaping is very, very serious and shouldn't be done.
Jones will nail a three on the left side wing. Makes it 35-11. Grooms almost gets a steal, but Clark gets it back, and then it is a steal. Well, it's still loose. Now you got Grooms and Clark on the floor. It's a dual possession. It's going to stay with, Fairfield. Clark coming up kind of slow as she's got that big left knee brace. And I think she might have tweaked her knee a little bit, so she's going to come out.
Yes, number 20, Vivian Henniger's back into the game for Kelsey Clark.
Very highly anticipated game tomorrow night as these two schools will match up again in boys action. Both teams are undefeated in Southern Hills Athletic Conference play. Somebody is going to lose their opportunity for a gold ball tomorrow night. Donley drives in left side off the glass. It's good and she's fouled. Faith Donley is going to go to the free throw line to shoot the bonus.
Yes, foul's call number 5, Caitlin Berger. It's her second.
So tomorrow night's North Adams Fairfield matchup will be at Fairfield. It'll be broadcast live on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV. You can join us for pregame report with Mr. Ben Higgins. He'll tell you more about that at 4:45 and just before tomorrow night's game. And the SHAC pregame report brought to you by Ron Lynch, your financial advisor with Edward Jones Investments in Maysville, as well as Peebles Save-A-Lot. Free throw was good for Fairfield and back the other direction. Harley Brand gets
That's
a shot
her,
to go.
First points for this evening.
Really?
Yes.
That's unusual. That was from the right side low block. Back the other direction, it'll be Donley with it. Donley stops and pops, right side baseline shot for 2. It's no good. And North Adams with a rebound, but Brand will lead Kennedy just a little much, and it goes out of bounds. Coverage of tonight's broadcast brought to you in part by Southern State Community College. Visit sscc.edu to begin your pathway to completion.
Lady Devils still in the 2-1-2 full court.
They get past it. Donley at the elbow for 2. It's no good. Rebound, Quickle, and struggling with it. It's taken away by North Adams. She tried to pass it back out. Somebody knocked it down. I think that was Brand. And then Jones will pass it to Brand, top of the key, and she drains the 3. Make it 40-13. North Adams on top. They've dropped that pressure back to half court.
Yeah, they're in a 2-2-1 half court right now.
Quickle with the basketball, left side, drives the baseline, tries to pass it back out to Donley, and that's intercepted by Jones. Another turnover. Jones will bring it up the floor against Donley. Passes right side to Brand, back to Jones, right side corner. Jones will dribble it out top and set the play. Left side, Kennedy. Then Berger pops out, run a little weave out top. Now Grooms. Back to Jones, left side. She likes the 3, and it's good. Wow, as cold as North Adams was in the first half, they're hot here in the second half.
Yeah, they came out hitting the shots. That's 18 points this evening for Kinley.
And Brand gets a steal and a layup. Make it 45-14 as Fairfield continues to struggle with it. Donley for a 3. That's good. Lady Lions needed that basket.
Yes, they did, badly.
Yeah, they have only scored 6 points here in the third quarter. Kennedy with the basketball, left side wing, off the screen, goes back out top to Grooms. Now Jones comes out to get it. And Jones asks for some rotation. Left side Kennedy, she tries to lob it into Berger, and good defense there by the Lady Lions as it ends up going out of bounds off North Adams. I think, no, they're going to say it was off of Fairfield as the pass did not make it to Berger.
Yes, we have number 1, McKenna Shelton, and number 23, Taylor Shelton, checking into the game.
McKenna Shelton looking to inbound and tried to get it to Taylor, but it was saved by Grooms as it got tipped away. Now Brand with it. Brand to Grooms. Grooms on a drive, no good, but she's fouled. Tatum Grooms will go to the line to shoot 2. Let's take a look at the H&R Block scoreboard update, brought to you by Jeff Newman and the Tax Professionals at H&R Block in West Union. 2:16 to go in the third quarter. The score 45-17, North Adams leading.
Fouls on number 33, Mariah Jackson. That's her first.
First free throw attempt is no good. Grooms will get a second one, and this one also bounces off the back of the rim. Shelton pulls down the rebound. Outlet to Jones for a 3. That's off the mark, but Grooms gets the rebound on the backside. And then what do we got? I think Brand might have stepped out of bounds as Grooms was saving it to Brand. Must have had a foot on the line.
Had a foot on the sideline, yes.
Southern Hills Community Bank, they sponsor our tip-off show. That's how we'll start tomorrow night's broadcast. Again, tomorrow night it will be North Adams and Fairfield boys for our Friday night game. And again, both of those teams are undefeated in conference play. They feed a pass in to Jackson on the right side, low block. Turnaround shot, no good. North Adams with a rebound. Jones goes right side to McKenna Shelton. She'll hand it off to Brand. Brand drives the right side of the lane. One-hand floater, no good. And Donnelly ends up with a rebound. Donnelly's going to push it back the other way. 1-on-2. And, wow, that one almost went. But it popped back out. Henninger ends up with it, but I think a foul was called. So the foul is going to be called against the Fairfield Lady Lions, and North Adams will bring it up the floor.
Fouls on number 15, Faith Donnelly. That's her first.
Again, Southern Hills Community Bank, they sponsor our tip-off show. Tune in tomorrow night for North Adams and Fairfield, 2 undefeated conference teams. Each would like to ruin the other one's chance at a gold ball. Berger off the glass from the right side, low block. That one is good.
It's a strong take by Caitlin.
30-point lead now for North Adams. Donnelly for an open 3. That one no good. Long rebound out to Berger. Outlet pass ahead to Jones, and then I think they call her for player control foul. Yeah, I think she was couldn't stop herself and ended up having to push off of the defender, which got her called for a player control foul.
Yes,
as she fell down. That's an oops.
Little jump stop there would have helped get control of the feet a little bit.
48.8 seconds to go in the third quarter, and Fairfield will face some three-quarter court pressure.
They're still in the 2-1-2.
No problem that time. They go ahead to Jackson. Jackson on a turnaround, up and in.
It's their first points for the season.
With the basketball, Kennedy with a 3-shot is good. Boy, Jeff, that's quite a contrast to what we saw in the first half for North Adams. They have really gotten hot, especially behind the three-point line.
Made some good adjustments at halftime.
Yep. With the basketball, Quickle. She'll drive inside for a runner in the paint. It's good. Makes it 50-21. And now North Adams will airmail it out of bounds. Pass intended for Berger. She's tall, but she's not that tall.
No.
Stick with us after the final buzzer for the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. We've still got a whole nother quarter to go. And no more scoring there as the time runs out. North Adams leads it 50-21. Don't go away. We're back with fourth and final quarter action right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103, and Good Guys Radio TV.
Taste the snappy tomato pizza difference for yourself. Order from Seaman at 937-386-1010 or from West Union at 937-544-5583. Order online at snappytomato.com.
Have you heard the roar of the lion?
No, I can't say that we have.
Well, allow me to give you a look into that sacred call.
Please, enlighten us.
The Fairfield Lions rally on the roar, instilling pride and hearts for generations to come.
You don't say.
I do say. From our excellence in sports to our prestige in academics, you couldn't find a prouder crowd.
The Lions must be unbelievable.
You've got that right. Fairfield's ever-expanding programs pave way for prime educational opportunities.
They truly are second to none.
You wouldn't be mistaken there.
The Lady Devils will have the basketball to start the fourth and final quarter. McKenna Shelton with it out on the left side wing, hands it off to Jones. And it's a pick and roll, but Clark reads it and gets the steal. Well, when that works, it's pretty. When it doesn't, it's not. Shelton knocked it away from Miller, but she got it back and then commits a foul as she tries to steal it again.
Now fouls on number 1, McKenna Shelton. That's her first.
Take C103 with you everywhere you go. I know you got your phone with you. So guess what? You can listen at C103.fm. Click on Listen Live. Or you can download our free app. Either way, you can listen anywhere you go. Anywhere you got internet service, at least. Clark, left side, Quickle for a long two. That one's no good. Donnelly with a backside rebound, had it momentarily. It was taken away by Jones, and then she'll have to save the possession by knocking it off Donnelly out of bounds.
Donnelly looks like she's getting along a little bit better out there with her ankle. Looks like it might have loosened up on her a little bit.
I would agree. Yeah, she doesn't look like she's favoring it nearly as much now.
No.
And that is, of course, extremely good news for your Fairfield fans. And Quickle, trying to get a steal, instead gets a foul.
Yeah, it's Riley's third foul this evening.
So McKenna Shelton will inbound at what used to be the hash mark. They don't have those anymore. Well, actually, they got the tape over there. They do kind of still have a hash mark, but not officially a hash mark on the floor anymore. Berger, left side, Kennedy for a three look. That's no good. Backside rebound fought for. It's going to end up out of bounds off Shelton. That'll go away of the Fairfield Lady Lions. 6:53 to go in the fourth and final quarter. And with the basketball is going to be Miller. Goes left side, Donnelly. Donnelly brings it to the center of the floor, facing man-to-man, I think, or are they still in that
half-court
zone?
man. No, they're in half-court man now.
Miller will try one from behind the three-point arc in the right side corner. That one goes out of bounds off the backside. That means it'll be North Adams ball. Taylor Shelton also into the game. I think you did say that,
yes,
didn't you, Jeff? McKenna Shelton with it. Back to Jones. Out on the left side wing, dribbling. Brings it back out top. Goes right side to Kennedy. Now to Berger at the free throw line. Yep, she's wide open, puts it up and in. Make it 52-21, North Adams on top. Miller with it, dribbling left side, now to Clark. Clark will have it on the right side wing. Goes left side corner to Donnelly, and Donnelly had it knocked away. It'll end up out of bounds off North Adams.
Checking into the game for Lady Devils is number 13, Haley Brand, and number 3, Tatum Grooms.
Miller will have it out top to set the offense against what looks like a 1-2-2, but I guess it is still man.
Yeah,
it's just the way they set up in it. They match up once, everybody gets close, so it's a loose man. Miller with it right side to Quickle. Now Donnelly, top of the key. Donnelly trying to drive through the paint, ends up falling down with it. And again, I think that the ankle is still giving her some problems, but
fouls on number 3, Tatum Grooms. That's her third.
Issues like jumping and balance. But other than that, she doesn't look like she's favoring it, though. Snappy Tomato Pizza. They sponsor our player of the game. We're going to name one after this. Donley will have it off the set play in the corner for three, and it's good. Make it 52-24. North Adams on top. Berger will have it. Clear out on the right side wing. Now Taylor Shelton pops out left side. Then goes to Jones in the corner. Now Grooms out top. North Adams playing keep away. Brand will have it. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. They'll get it back to Jones. Jones hounded out there by Miller as Fairfield playing man-to-man. Grooms will pop out with it. Oh, she finds Berger. High post, low post. Good look.
That was a good pass.
Yep, Berger gets two down underneath. Make it 54-24 the score. And a steal by Brand, a pass intended for Clark. Ahead to Jones, now Grooms for a wide open layup. Jones is one of the best when it comes to seeing the floor. She knew Grooms was trailing when that pass wasn't going to work out for her to get a shot. Donley nails the three out on the left side wing. Make it 56-27 the score. North Adams on top. Jones passes to Berger, and she feeds it underneath the Brand. Back out it will go for a three look by Grooms, and that popped up over the backboard for an out-of-bounds call.
We have number 20, Vivian Henniger, and number 2, Isabel Hill, coming in for the Lady Lions.
And, Jeff, I don't remember that happening that much back in the old days when we played. Maybe it's because the rock didn't bounce as much. I don't know.
Well, when I played, there wasn't a three-point line, so the shots.
Well, and they started the three-point line my senior year, I do believe, which would have been the 87-88 season. But I just don't remember the ball. And, of course, we had brand new breakaway rims, I think, my junior year. And I don't know if it's the breakaway rims. I don't know what it is, but it seems like the ball likes to bounce up over the backboard or bounce up and hit that support. All these different ways it ends up as a turnover. I just don't remember it doing that back in the day.
I think part of it is, too, coaches used to really preach getting the ball in the lane.
Right.
Penetrating, breaking down the defense. And there's a lot of spot-up three shots now. So the game's changed a lot since I played back in the caveman days. So.
Right. Yeah, they don't play with a rock anymore. Inbound pass stolen away by Clark. Clark is going to try and bring it up the floor, has to back it out. Finds Donley now right side corner to Clark again. Then they'll go to Miller left side. So they're trying to get somebody open for a three as they've got quite a hole to dig out of. Donley on the drive, gets the friendly roll, and it drops in.
Hey, Donley's really had a nice second half here.
And a pass inside to Berger is tipped away and stolen as Donley comes up with it. Donley top of the key, left side Miller, now Clark into Henninger. Henninger couldn't do anything with it, goes back out to Donley at the free throw line for two. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Jones. H&R Block, they sponsor our scoreboard update all season long as they have for many, many seasons. 2:35 to go in this ball game. The score 56 for North Adams, 29 for Fairfield. As North Adams has dominated this entire second half. Started to pull away in the second quarter. They've definitely dominated in the second half. Jones driving right through the paint. Scoop shot no good, but she's fouled. Kenley Jones will go to the line to shoot two.
Foul's called on number 11, Cassie Miller, and that's her first.
Down to 2:17 to go in this one. Tune in tomorrow night. Actually, we have two games for you tomorrow. I've already talked about the fact we'll have North Adams and Fairfield boys, two teams that are undefeated in conference play, facing off at Fairfield. Our second game on the evening will be Lynchburg Clay at Peebles. I will be courtside with Mark Young to bring you all the action in that one. And actually, we have one more SHAC matchup tomorrow night. It will be on our sister station, 99.5 The Edge. It'll be Ripley at Manchester. Matt Hildebrand and Phil Ronimus will be courtside to bring you that one. And the free throws, one was good, and the second one With long rebound ends up out of bounds, didn't it, Jeff?
Yes, we had number 2, Haley Arthur, and number 10, Ava Pistol checking in for the Lady Devils. Number 5, Jaden Drury, and number 33, Mariah Jackson checking in for the Lady Lions.
Donley passes left side, Drury from 14 feet for 2. That's no good, and on the rebound it goes out off North Adams. Couple more substitutions as
number 11, Allie McCann, and number 24, Emma Pistol's in.
Well, we're getting to see a little bit of the future for North Adams with these junior varsity players getting some playing time. Miller will have it on the inbound, goes to Jackson. Jackson right side low block on a turnaround is fouled. That is her shot. I have seen Jackson do pretty well from the right side low block. I think clear back. First game of the season against Peebles. She had a couple of those. Going to get an opportunity to earn 2 from the free throw line here. First one is good.
Foul is called on number 10, Ava Pistol. That's her first. Then we have number 20, Elizabeth Range, checking in for the Lady Devils.
Second free throw by Jackson is no good. And on the rebound, Henninger has it. Henninger dribbles it back out top. Hands it off out there to Drury. And now left side shot for 3. That's by Jaden Drury. Rebound controlled by North Adams. With it is going to be Raines. Raines will push it up the floor with 1:30 to go in the ball game. Passes out top to McCann. She'll try the 3. That one's no good. Long rebound controlled by Henninger. Henninger's going to try and go coast to coast, but it was tipped from behind and ends up out of bounds off North Adams. Health Source of Ohio, another one of our season sponsors, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community. And a shot from the right side by Drury. Jaden Drury's no good. Rebound tipped around and ends up back to Drury. She'll get it to Jackson. Now Henninger back to Jackson in the paint. Shot up, no good. And rebound tipped around. Henninger gets it back. Another putback is no good. Now what do we got, a foul committed?
No, out of bounds on the baseline on the Lady Lions.
So North Adams will bring it up the floor with 59 seconds to go in the ballgame. Pass left side to McCann. McCann looking for the motion. Now drives to the right side, elbow, shot for 2, no good, gets her own rebound. Gets it back out to Arthur. Now they'll go right side, and driving in is going to be Raines. She gets stopped. Pass will go back out to Arthur and hand it off to Raines. Raines going to drive in, and I think it got tipped away, ended up out of bounds off of Fairfield. So North Adams will inbound underneath the basket with 29 seconds, and McCann will do the honors. Nice, finds Pistol down underneath, up and in. That's Ava Pistol. Gets some varsity points. So Drury now will have it. That's Jaden Drury. Brings it top of the key against the 2-3 zone. Pass goes right side to Kenzie Drury. And then down underneath, the shot by Jackson, no good. North Adams with a rebound. Arthur has it with 3 seconds. Pass goes left side. Pistol, last second shot is no good. Just trying to beat the buzzer. That will be your final score. North Adams defeating Fairfield 59-30. Don't go away. We've got our Willie & Son Trucking postgame show coming up right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or ladder kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Do you have a roofing or siding project? At Higgins, they manufacture steel roofing and siding every business day. With 17 colors in stock and 70,000 pieces of trim, they are prepared to ship your project immediately. Remember Higgins for your 40-year warranted, ENERGY STAR compliant, American-made steel roofing and siding. Located 7 miles west of Hillsboro on US Route 50 and on AC Avenue, just off 35 in Jackson. Call 800-782-4239 or visit them on the web at Higgins.
Welcome back courtside to the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show from North Adams High School. Let's look at scoring by the quarters in this one. North Adams outscoring Fairfield by only 3 points in the first quarter, 10-7. But in the second quarter, it started to change as North Adams outscored Fairfield by 14 points in that one. Lady Lions struggled in that second quarter, only scoring 4 to North Adams' 18. That gave North Adams a 17-point lead. At halftime, 28-11, your score. Now, in the third quarter, it was, again, a lot of North Adams as they outscored Fairfield by 12 in that one, 22-10, and that gave them a 29-point lead going into the fourth and final, and that's how we ended the ball game, as both teams only putting up 9 points on the scoreboard in the fourth and final to give North Adams that 29-point victory, 59-30. Your final score. Don't go away. We're going to have a conversation with Hall of Fame head coach Rob Davis. He'll be joining us for the ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show as soon as he gets back out here. Of course, Jeff will have all your individual as well as team stats, and we will name a Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game, all part of our Willie & Son Trucking postgame. We'll take another quick break and be back with more of the Willie & Son Trucking postgame right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
We could make a big, loud, expensive promo to talk about our high school sports coverage. Instead, we'll let our coverage speak for itself.
Plenty of time for a catch and release, and
Oh, he drains it!
right side, he pulls up for the three, he hits.
We're sitting on pins and needles, and it is good.
Cherry picking out a hit, she goes.
With the tomahawk finish.
Goes up, two-hand monster dunk.
Your home for SHAC Sports, C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Question. When you walk into the boardrooms of the most successful companies here in Ohio, who do you meet? Answer. Men and women who played high school sports. Education-based high school sports give us more than athletes we can root for. They give us leaders we can depend on. Question. So where will we find tomorrow's leaders? Answer. High school sports.
This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Team sports teach the young men and women of our community how to work together to achieve a common goal. They also reinforce other character traits such as respect, dedication, and self-discipline. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester salute the teams of the Southern Hills Athletic Conference and wish you the best of luck. The family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
McCarty & Associates with offices in Hillsboro, Washington Courthouse, and Loveland is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm celebrating over 50 years of service, serving southern and southwestern Ohio. McCarty & Associates is a broad-based consulting firm providing services to governmental agencies, public bodies, corporate and business entities, and the general public. They also offer construction management for clients that require a higher level of assistance. If there's a construction project in your future, McCarty & Associates can take your vision and help make it a reality. Visit McCartyandAssociates.com for a complete list of services.
Coach, you got inducted tonight.
Thanks. Yeah, it was a surprise to me when they came and told me, and when they told me I was going in, I am I getting fired or something? Because usually you don't go until when you're done coaching. So I didn't know what was going on. So no, it was a privilege.
They were able to keep it a secret from you?
I did for about a week or two until they let it out, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. But I just been blessed. It ain't me. I mean, you see all them kids out there that play. I mean, if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be sitting right here. So It's just so neat to see all of them come back, and it just means a lot. And like I said, I've been blessed, and I got choked up out there. I just, the kids I ain't seen for a while, and it's moved away. And some of my old coaches came from Gallipolis, and it's just special. Like I said, and I miss my mom. I know she's down looking on and seeing this. I know she's proud of it. And but again, without my coaches and my players, I wouldn't be in there right now. So.
Well, Coach Davis, you are humble as always, but you're well deserving of the honor. 24 years as a coach at North Adams, and I believe it said you're the most successful coach ever in the history of North Adams girls program, correct?
Yeah, Coach Young's got 400 and some, so.
Yeah, you have 380 plus. Do you happen to know the exact number? I know it's tough to track that.
No, I had, I don't know, 360 or 50, I don't know, 3-something going into the season, so
yeah,
it's close to that. So.
Well, let's talk about this ball game. And I know that when things like that happen, sometimes it's tough for everybody to refocus, and now let's play a game. And we saw that, didn't we?
Yeah, and yeah, I'm glad all that stuff's going on. I thought, pictures and stuff. I said, we got a game to go. And when they told us we were going to be against Fairfield, they've been playing. I mean, I know they struggled at times this year, but they just played Jackson to an 8-point game the other night. Jackson's a nice ball team, and you just don't never know. And I just hope our kids will stay focused. And like you said, we slow starting coming out and couldn't make anything. Got a lot of looks, and the free throws still wasn't very good tonight overall. And but we put the pressure up, and we knew they wouldn't. We could cause them problems in the pressure, and that kind of got us going. The energy, McKenna Shelton, when she gets on top of that, her length stuff, got us going, and it's just a while get going, but we got it going.
Yeah, and Coach, you mentioned something right there that I think is really key, and that is that you don't really turn on until you get that defense stepped up, and you start playing that half-court trap and the full court pressure. And for a team, it is tough to get going. Defensively, we're supposed to run half speed, but offensively, full speed. And that's tough. When you finally turned them loose defensively, then all the offense fell into place.
Yeah, and there's some time, we had them in trap areas, and we wasn't trapping there early. And I don't know, I keep saying every game, why do you got to wait for me to tell you to go? It should be automatic. And once we get going, it is automatic. Then you get a lead, and trying to back them off, and then they see blood, but they keep attacking. So that's a good thing then. But
yeah,
we get in the half court, and we struggle a little bit that way. The defense gets us going and makes some easy shots. Get you see the ball going through the basket, then we start knocking down some threes and stuff like that. So that's what the defense is what gets us going.
And defense has been a key thing for your team all season long, and I know it will continue to be, and hopefully it will take you a very long way in tournament play, because there's still one thing missing from that resume of yours. That's be a state run, right?
Yeah, been close. So yeah, we got a chance to do it again this year, and we're not as deep. But my 7, I played the other night and tonight. If we get all 7 clicking the same, you see what we could do. So,
well, I think that whatever you got to do to get them to put their foot on the gas at the tip-off, if they can do that, because they're great at keeping it on the gas.
Yeah.
It's just getting the foot on the gas.
Getting it on the gas, yeah. And Taylor and Avery and all them sitting there and said, we got to do something. I said, I know. I can't go out there and guard for them, but like I said, I want to put McKenna in, and we extended it that way because I like her on top, and that's what, like I said, that's what got us going. So.
Yeah, defense is definitely what lights the spark for your
rebounding,
team.
And we did a great job on the boards. First half, especially, and I'm pretty sure the second half too.
Yeah, a lot of one and done for Fairfield.
Yeah, and we talked. We preached that all week, and Monday night too against Morristown, White Oak there. They rebound awful good, and we did a great job that night. So I've been pleased with our rebounding. That's what McKenna came out, and she was kind of had her head down. So what's wrong? She said, I can't make nothing. I said, yeah, but you're defensively and you're rebounding. I said, if you can't make shots, there's other stuff you can do. And we always talk about you you might not make shots every night, but you can come out and play hard and guard people every night. So
that's right.
So that's just a want-to. It's that rebounding defense is just a want-to, and you see with Tatum and Caitlin out there and Harley on the boards and stuff, and they did a great job. And we started finishing around the bucket and opening this game up.
Well, Coach, you got a 1-game lead on Lynchburg Clay, and you're going to see them for the second time Monday night.
Yep.
Is that at Lynchburg or is it here?
At Lynchburg.
Oh, that makes it tougher.
Yeah. It's
and they played you pretty close the first time, if I remember correctly.
I think it was 8 or 9, maybe.
Yeah. It was 7, 53-46.
Yep. So that was a good win here. You got that 3-headed monster up there. We just got to contain them, and hopefully, we go up there and play well and get that league title up there. So, and after that, we got 2 tough non-league games coming up with South Gallia and Medford. So,
right.
Good test run for us. Get ready for that tournament. So, but we'll practice tomorrow and get prepared and get ready for Lynchburg and see what happens. So.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the victory tonight. Congratulations on the Hall of Fame induction. And really, it was a special thing. And I'm not sure everyone kind of puts this all together, but 2 coaches were inducted tonight. You and Katie Reagan,
right,
who coaches volleyball.
Mm-hmm.
3 players were inducted, and they were your and her players. All their honors were underneath your and Katie's coaching.
All but Lakin.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Lakin played soccer. So
well, that's true. She had soccer.
Mackenzie and Avery, yeah. Yeah, that's what told me. It was kind of neat. They did, usually did it on boys' game, and they could get stuff in, so they did it tonight, and to go in with the kids you coach with, and like I said, them guys. That's the reason I'm out there with. I mean, them guys are the one that did it. So, but I just want to thank the crowd. I mean, good turnout tonight. The fans, our fans are terrific. Ain't nobody better. They just come out and support us, and like I said, come out and honor Avery and Mackenzie and Lakin, and of course Miss Reagan on our volleyball stuff. So special night, and it's great to see again. I've just been blessed, and appreciate all them guys coming back.
Well, you deserve it, Coach. You deserve the honors, the accolades. Again, 24 years, that's a very big commitment to a program. And I know a lot of coaches do that.
Mm-hmm.
And the coaches that do are always the best ones.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do appreciate it. And like I said, 24 years. And
they don't let you stay, Rob, if you're not any good.
Well, I guess. That or they can't find nobody to do it. So, take care. They always tease about somebody. Say, how you do it? I said, our numbers, I've got 20-some girls here, and I'll home. I got all girls, so that's how I get used to it. I got the 5 girls at home in my house, and I come here and just what I've been brought up with, and then handle it. And sometimes my brothers, they just look at me, and they just shake their head. Don't know how I do it. So,
well, Coach, congratulations. Good luck Monday night.
Thank you.
It'll be a tough one for you.
Yeah, it's big. Yeah, that's what makes it fun to go up and compete and get in the kind of games, and it should be a good one. So I hope everybody comes up and makes the trip to Lynchburg. So it's going to be a big game. So again, I want to thank my Lord and Savior, and again, blessing me like this, and having all them kids here just meant a lot.
Thanks for joining us, head coach Rob Davis.
Thank you.
We're going to take another quick break. We'll be back with more of our Willie & Son Trucking postgame. We've got stats to look at, and we'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game right after this on the SHAC Sports Radio Network. Thanks, Rob.
Whether you need insurance to protect your home, car, business, or your family's financial future, I believe that your needs are best served by your local neighbors. Shirley Link, your local Encova insurance agent, will take the time to get to know your specific needs. Contact Shirley Link today to find out how you can benefit from working with a local agent. Visit linkinsuranceservice.com or call 937-695-0611.
Welcome to Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro, your local Chevrolet dealer for over 50 years. I am Steve Haig, owner, along with my twin daughters, Mindy and Mandy. We operate our family-owned business. We take care of our customers like friends and family. If you need a new Chevrolet or pre-owned vehicle, service, parts, or body shop, think of Jerry Haig Motors in Hillsboro. Proudly supporting the youth of our community. Stop in today for a great deal Trade-ins welcome, financing available to qualified buyers.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Fairfield Lady Lions first from this evening. For the game, from the three-point, they were 3 for 10 for 30%. And then from the 2-point, they were 8 for 39 for 20%. And turnovers, they had 20 turnovers for the game. Individual scoring, we have Isabel Hill with 2, Riley Quickle with 4, Cassie Miller with 2, Faith Donnelly with 14, and Shirley had a good second half playing injured to that ankle. Then we had Kelsey Clark with 7, and Mariah Jackson added 3 off the bench. Then looking at the North Adams Lady Devils, we had 3-point. They were 6 for 16 for 37%, so they improved that a little bit from halftime. And then they were 18 for 43 for 40%.
That's actually pretty respectable, despite how bad they shot in the first half.
Yeah, they were 36% from the 2 in the first half. Turnover-wise, they had 21 for the game.
So both teams cleaned it up as far as taking care of the ball in the second half versus the first half.
Yes, North Adams had 7 turnovers in the second half, and Fairfield had 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot better. So look at individual scoring. We had McKenna Shelton with 1, Tatum Grooms with 14, Carly Kennedy with 5, Caitlin Berger with 9. She was close to her average. She averages 10. We had Ava Pistol came off the bench and added 2. Harley Brand had 7. Kenley Jones continuing to be the worker at 19. And Taylor Shelton with 3.
All right, that's a look at all your individual as well as team stats, which means it's time to wrap up the Willie & Son Trucking postgame with a look at our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game, Jeff. And I think you're probably going to go with a young lady who I mentioned. I don't know if you were watching. Tonight was the first night I've noticed it. When this young lady brings the ball down the floor, you can see the determination on her face as she grits her teeth. With determination.
Yeah, she plays with a lot of intensity, and she's a great floor general. She's one of the best point guards, in my opinion, in this league. And
I agree, absolutely.
Tonight she had 19 points, and, of course, we're talking about Kenley Jones.
Sees the floor just exactly like you want your point guard to do.
Yes.
Yep.
Does a great job.
Kenley Jones will be our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game. One last time, I want to invite everybody to tune in tomorrow night. It is the possibly or potentially the game of the season. Again, we have 2 undefeated conference play. 2 undefeated teams facing off tomorrow night. They are the same 2 schools that played tonight. It's Fairfield and North Adams. It'll be North Adams at Fairfield tomorrow night. Somebody is going to lose their opportunity to win a gold ball because we can't have 2 undefeated teams after tomorrow night, can we, Jeff?
No, we can't.
So that'll be Don Bowles and Craig Campbell courtside to bring you that one tomorrow night. We have 3 SHAC games for you. I will be on the second game, which is Lynchburg Clay at Peebles. And then our third SHAC matchup will be on 99.5 The Edge, and that'll be Ripley at Manchester. So 3 SHAC matchups for you tonight between the 2 stations. And, of course, North Adams and Fairfield will be on Good Guys Radio TV as well as C103. I would like to thank Elena Mays for engineering everything back in the studio for us, Brandon Rigdon for engineering everything here courtside with Good Guys Radio TV. For Jeff Stricklet, I'm Ken Smith. Thanks for listening to SHAC Basketball on the home for SHAC Sports.